You know, we all know someone like this. Hey, maybe you're one. The person who feels this genuine relief when plans get canceled. The person who looks at a totally free weekend not as a chance to go out and do stuff, but as this amazing opportunity to just stay in. People call them all sorts of things, right? Introverts, antisocial, or just plain boring. But is that what's really going on?
I mean, that's the big stereotype, isn't it? This idea that a good, interesting life can only happen outside your front door. That if you're not constantly out there looking for new experiences, you must be a pretty dull person. We're going to tear that whole idea apart because what's really happening is actually way more fascinating. And boom, here it is. This is the one word that changes the entire conversation. Regulated. See, this isn't about being afraid of adventure or not wanting to have fun. It's about a really deep, almost biological need for a sense of internal balance. It's not about what they're trying to get away from, it's about the state of mind they're trying to get to.
So let's get into the nitty-gritty of this. To really get why someone's a homebody, we've got to look at what's driving them psychologically. This isn't just a random choice. It's a decision based on some really fundamental human needs for feeling stable and comfortable. It really boils down to these three big things. First up, safety. Home is a place you know. There are no surprises, no weird social curveballs. Next, you've got control. Think about it. At home, you are the boss. You control the lights, the music, who's there, what you're doing. And finally, there's emotional comfort. It's your space, filled with your stuff, your routines, all things that just naturally soothe you. For a homebody, these aren't just nice little perks, they're absolutely essential.
But okay, this goes even deeper than just what you might prefer to do on a Friday night. We're actually talking about biology here. It's about how your body itself is wired. Choosing to stay home is often your nervous system's way of saying, hey, I need to calm down and reset. And really, it's this huge contrast. On one side, you've got chaos. That's the loud restaurant, the crowded party, your phone blowing up with notifications. It's unpredictable and it asks a lot of you. Now, for some people, that's exciting. But a homebody's nervous system, it wants the other side of this coin, calm. It's actively looking for things to be regulated, familiar, and quiet. It's an environment where your whole system can finally power down from high alert and just be. Which brings us to a really cool point. If the whole goal is to find that state of calm, then your home stops being just a place where you keep your stuff. It becomes a tool. It becomes a sanctuary, like a personal charging station designed for one thing, to get you recharged.
And the way this recharging happens is so simple, that's why it works so well. First, you just walk into a familiar place, right? Your brain can relax because it doesn't have to process anything new. Second, you start turning down the noise from the outside world. You silence your phone, maybe dim the lights, get cozy. And what's the result? You hit that calm, regulated state. You give your nervous system the break it's been begging for. This isn't laziness, not at all. It's basically essential maintenance for your mind and body. So after all of this, prioritizing safety, controlling your space, chilling out your nervous system, what's the end game? What is the big prize that a homebody is really after? Well, it's not about hiding from life. It's about getting something that honestly, most of us are constantly trying to find.
And that's it, right there. In our crazy, nonstop, always-on world, real, genuine peace has become the ultimate luxury. It's not about having a fancy car or an expensive watch. The most valuable thing you can possibly own is a feeling of inner calm. And for the homebody, their home is the place they've built to protect that incredibly precious thing.
And that kind of leaves us with a final question to chew on, one that changes how you think about your own place. Forget about how much it's worth for a second. When you walk in and close that door behind you, how much peace do you actually feel? In the only currency that really matters, just how wealthy is your home? Something to think about.